Hi, Carbide Ron here, trying to get my Shapeoko 5 Pro 4x2 fixed, man. This is my brand new machine, still not working here. We've dialogued about this some. You guys have sent me some parts for it. You sent me a new wiring harness on this side, which I did put on. And when I did that, I did check all the electrical connections. Everything looks like it was connected well. Then I tried that, and I still had the same failure with not being able to initialize. And then you sent me the new controller back here, which I did put on the new controller. And you sent me a pair of limit switches. You sent me 2 limit switches. I put the 2 limit switches initially on the, what is it, the y-axis, I guess, the left and the right here. And I tried to run the machine with the new controller and the limit switches on it, and I still had the same error that I had before. And since this is a slow process, I'm going to start this right now. I am running right now Carbide Motion 622, so it's the newest one. I went ahead and, since I was having the problems, I had uninstalled the previous copy and reinstalled a new copy just to make sure there wasn't something going on there. But back to the limit switches while this is doing its thing. When the machine still had the same error when I replaced the Y limit switches, I took the limit switches that I pulled off and I went ahead and replaced the one on the Z axis and the one on the X axis just to make sure it wasn't that as well. And again, I still had the same problem. So looks like I'm waiting to connect to the machine here on my laptop. I'm running this right now on a Surface Pro. Oh, no, I am connected, my bad. And I've downloaded this a dozen times. I'll just download it again since we're on the screen here. But my Surface Pro is running Windows 10. It's an i7 processor, like 8 gigs of RAM, so should be adequate. And this screen here always, this is one that kind of, this after this screen is where we get to failure. But here you see I've got the, if you call that a selection button, it appears like the home X is selected, and these are not right now. This has changed periodically. I've run this test, probably 24 times now, trying to get this thing to work by checking connections and whatnot. But this has changed periodically. At one point, I had the X and the Y both that were highlighted. At one point I had it was just the X, the Y, and the Z that were highlighted. Another time all 4 of them were highlighted. So this appears to, I don't know why it's changing like that. Maybe there's some relevance. I did look online trying to find some documentation or troubleshooting about that, and I couldn't find any information to let me know what my expectations are with this screen. Are the expectations that they should all be highlighted or just 1 or 2 of them should? It would be good if you could maybe put that into your manuals if that's something that changes. But we're going to go ahead and hit initialize machine. The machine's going to move probably 1 inch, and then we're going to get the error message thrown up. So, and that's it. We got our inch, and there's our error message. And this is it, man. This is where I've been since day one. Same problem. You sent me a few parts, but this is what keeps happening. The machine is square, man. I mean, I went from the aluminum corner up over here to here, and I got a measurement, and then I went from that corner there to this corner here. I think the measurement was like 60 and 1/16 corner to corner on both of these, man. So it's pretty much so perfect. I just wanted to check that to make sure I wasn't getting some kind of a binding issue on those points. So that's where I'm at. If you can help me get through this, I'd appreciate it. I'm pretty bummed at this point. Thanks.